Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little sunflowers. How are you on this fine, fine Monday? Is it Monday?
Yes, it is Monday.
It is Monday?
Yes, it's Monday.
Monday night.
Yes.
We're getting late because I just was busy today and I'm finally getting in. So anyway, we're going to do a recap of Potomac.
Yes.
I thought the episode was very good to start off with. It seemed like it's going to be really, really a lot going on. However, they already starting it with Robin.
Yes.
And I know it's a reality TV and I know inquiring minds want to know, but when is enough?
That is true.
Jesus, when is enough? Enough. What do you want? Y'all want blood? I don't know, but it's like it's like, I think the thing is the men are not even in it.
No.
And it's like you attack these husbands. And I heard in the episode where someone said that they were naming the people that was attacked. It was Karen, it was Robin. No, it was Karen, it was Monique, it was Karen, it was Gazelle, it was, what's her name? Robin. They all have gone through it. They all have. Mm-hmm. They all have it. Nobody is exempt. So when you said that, I totally disagree. They all been through hell with men.
No, that is true.
Even Ashley, every last one of them. And when they were sitting down talking to Robin, well, we'll get into that later. Go ahead, baby. Okay. Take us to the bridge.
Well, yes, as this episode was mostly about, it was about Robin. However, speaking of Ashley Darby, we got to see her in her new house, and she said that it's an adjustment to having this house all to herself with the kids without her husband.
But I want to say one thing. Robin hair is cut short now.
You mean Ashley?
Yes, Ashley. Mm-hmm. But on the show, it's not.
No.
Okay. God said, baby Crone. Sorry about that. We had to take a break. So go ahead. Tell me. I was just trying to talk about something while you was gone.
Oh, okay. Well, we was talking about how Ashley, she is now in her new house. That she said that
and her kids are getting so big.
Yes, they are. And she said how she has to make the payments all on her own, and that
no, she doesn't. Her husband.
Okay.
She said she don't know what she would do if it wasn't for him. I guess things will be tight, but yeah, she'll make it. She'll make it.
Yeah. So, she said Michael doesn't even visit the house really. He's seen it like maybe twice. So it's really just her house. So I guess she's really emphasizing the separation between the two of them.
And also, Michael still stay in his condo that they used to live in.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she said that, yeah. So what else? Come on, babe, come on, make it spooky, come on.
Okay. Oh, something that's spooky is that Gazelle, wow, it depends how y'all want to see it, but Gazelle's dating somebody 16 years younger than her. Or at least she's a little trying it out a bit.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You know, Gazelle is in her, I think, early 50s maybe. And I don't really think it's bad. I used to. Because just as long as he's over 35, he has to be in his 40s. No? Because if she's 50, so he's in his late 30s. So he has to be, as long as they over 35.
Yes, understandable.
Just over 35. 30 years old, and it just seemed young. But when you're over 35, 38, it doesn't matter to me. Mm-hmm. Because you're grown. If you don't have children, you done been in relationships. If you didn't, then you've been living under a rock.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is at 35 years old, you are just grown as grown can be. You can't be no growner at 35 years old.
Fair enough. Understandable.
You know,
responsibilities.
And at 35, even for a woman, her eggs start to deplete. So this is a good age. This is a good age to settle down.
Yes. Now also, quickly to throw in there, Wendy was holding up her cross necklace and she was talking about how it was a rosemary.
That was not a rosary. A rosary has beads and it has the cross. That was just some kind of necklace. How can it be a rosary when a rosary has what's the sanctions, the sections, what is it called? The stations. Hers didn't even have the stations where you could say Hail Mary, full of grace. You know, you didn't bless it all that. She had none of that. She just had a round loop with a big old cross. And said that, was that a rosary, she said?
Yes, that's what she said it was.
That was not a rosary. I have never seen all rosary have a thing and I have a rosary. So that is not a rosary. It was a gold choker chain with a big cross on it. Now, if it was more than that, she didn't show it because she hurried up and put it back in her purse.
Yeah. You're right, she did do that after showing it off a little bit.
She showed it off a tad, like she had it balled up.
Right, she didn't want anybody to see too close.
So, well, I did, because, you know, you got to be careful, because, you know, I practice Catholicism, so I do have a rosary. So it was like, that is not a rosary, stop. But she showed it to Ashley. No, she told it to Candace.
Okay.
Whoever, they believed it.
Yes, the little.
They didn't know.
I think it was Candace because Wendy, Candace, and Karen had met up to talk about Robin. I mean, what else did they have to talk about?
And I think it's just all clicking up like that.
Yes.
Well, Gazelle and them clicked up too, but they were talking about Robin.
And held an intervention for her.
I just hope they just get friends again. I don't like to see the Potomac girls like this. I don't.
Understandable.
I don't. I think they are a classy bunch. I like all of them. Some of them I like more than others, but I kind of like it. And Wendy grows on me. It depends on how her mouth is, because she has a wicked mouth. She's a little bit like, not as hard as Candace, but she doesn't know her mouth.
That is
and
true.
If she just keep classy, because I love classy Wendy. Mm-hmm. I love classy Wendy. I like Wendy with the PhD that says, I'm above this. I'm above this. I'm above this. You can't touch me. What that song that Candy says? I'm flying above. I don't remember the song, but anyway, that's what I like about Wendy. She can dress too, but all of them could pretty dress nice to me.
Yeah, they can, except for Karen. I mean, Karen's a hit and miss sometimes of her outfits.
Well, so was Gazelle. I like the way Gazelle dressed overall in her everyday attire. I like it. I like them all. I like Karen. I'm saying this, and people may not like it, but Karen, if you get that mole removed, that would take 10 years off of you.
You're probably right.
If you move, see, when you were young, the mole gets bigger as you get bigger. It probably wasn't big like that, but you noticed it. But since it's such a part of your face, you just think it's beauty, but it's lost its beauty. It is aging you. You're like that witch, like the witch looking now. It is time to get that. It's time to let that go. And I know she probably won't, because she's stuck in her way. But I promise you, it'll take 5 to 10 years off of you. People won't even, they'll look at you, there's something different about you.
Oh my God, yeah, you're right.
And it'll be
that
different.
Subtle.
It'll be so subtle, but you will look so different. Consider that, Karen.
Yes. Now, before we move on to the big discussion of the night, we have to talk about Mia. She talked about how she had to downsize after the whole situation of Gordon's brother ending up taking money from them. And then Gordon was depressed for like 2 months. And then Mia, I think
that's only 8 weeks. I mean, when you're depressed, he had a lot happen to him. Mia, as we know it, they are separated in real life. And Mia is seeing somebody else. Mia was with that man for a come up in money.
Yeah, so
when she lost, he out. And you know what? I ain't mad at her. I'm not mad at her. You know, she got to make her peace with God. You know,
that's almost like somebody from Married to Medicine.
Yeah, yes, we'll get into that.
Yes,
yeah,
we will.
So it's like she's a gold digger. She digging.
She's not afraid to admit it either.
She's not. And I know Gordon feels bad. Oh, Gordon.
Yeah. Apparently I'm not sure if this was supposed to be a joke that just went over my head, But Mia said that she is now sober because she's not drinking hard liquor, but she is still drinking wine.
She drinking wine.
Husband.
In other words, wine is mild. It's mild compared to, you know, rum, or I don't drink. Gin, rum. I don't drink. I can't even think.
Yeah,
Whiskey. I don't know, but I think what she's saying is wine. She can handle wine better than because alcohol can lower your inhibitions, and that strong liquor like that, like some Grey Goose or some what is that, Tito's or whatever, or whatever those drinks out there, they'll do you in. You be out there about the scrap.
Oh my God,
Hennessy. Yeah, you gotta be careful with them dark juice.
Wow. Gazelle, and moving on to the big topic of the night. So before we talk about the little friend intervention that happened, Robin swears up and down that she believed Juan's story, that there was nothing sexual between him and this Canadian girl. Even though she did seem to question, she was just like, well, since you were up there at the hotel, did you go up to the room? I mean, you was there already. And he was just like, no. Then she's like, okay, I believe you.
Robin has to believe him. She loves him. She loves him. And she didn't marry him to break up. She loves him. And love will render you blind.
That is true.
However, no one have seen it. Everyone is speculating.
Yes, it is a speculation.
And on that ground, she is correct. I don't believe it. She believed her husband. Mm-hmm. The question is, I have questions. First of all, my question is, why would she call you and why would you take our money to go pay for some woman in a hotel?
The better question is,
I would have had, you could take and figure yours. But for me, that would be an issue that you took our money. You didn't even discuss it with me. No. You just went and did that. To some woman that came from Canada and somehow or another, she just oopsie daisy fell in your lap. I got an issue with it. Go ahead.
And my issue is if she does have this supposed boyfriend that is in the Ravens, why couldn't she call him up when she got to Canada, when she got to Maryland saying, hey, I lost my wallet. Could you pay for my hotel? No, she has to call Juan to pay for her hotel. Okay, sure.
Something must have happened. I don't know, or this is a cockamamie story. I just feel as though the story have holes in it. Mm-hmm. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. But you know what? Hey, Robin, I'll keep your secret if you want it kept, baby. If you say it ain't nothing and I believe him, respect that. And I think that everyone at that table looking at them, even Therese, what's her name, Charisse?
Cherie.
Charisse, she even cried because she had a breakup. It was really, really bad. That's why she left the show. One of the reasons. Right. It was really, really bad. And all of them had horrible breakups. So she loved him. She loved him. And love can render you blind.
Yeah, that is true.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
I see no evil. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's her story. And I think that if Gazelle was her best friend and all of them, I think y'all need to leave her alone about it.
Yeah.
And just be there for her. Just don't question her about it. Just let her be. Don't talk to her about it because that's what a real friend does. You done did. Now you done already pulled her in. Y'all done shared how you felt.
Yeah,
y'all doing it. Now I wouldn't talk about her behind her back.
Yes.
I wouldn't make no shots on when they go into the room.
Oh, yes, the confession.
The confessionals. I wouldn't say anything. She's my friend and I would respect her because that's what she needs right now. Because sooner or later, if what's his name?
Juan.
If Juan is cheating, sooner or later he'll slip.
Yes, he will.
Because he's been a cheater from the beginning. You know? And unfortunately, or fortunately, it's the way you see it. Infidelity is not always grounds to get a divorce.
That is true.
You know, people think because you cheat, oh my God, that may be for you. But there are other people that is not grounds. Like even Wendy, it wasn't even grounds. It was the baby that's grounds. So
Yeah.
you know, everybody don't want to break up because he's cheating. You know? It may mean that you gave me a STD or you brought a baby, that's a breakup.
Yes.
You gotta protect me.
Yes.
That's
I
what
like
I
the
think.
sound of that.
Yeah, do you like that?
Yes, I do. Now, Robin feels like her joy has been stolen.
It has been stolen.
Yes.
From the time this woman has gotten married, she has been through hell and back.
Yes, she
over
has.
her relationship
Oh.
with busybodies and even Andy Cohen drilling her on the show like she's a kid.
Yes. And
Jesus, Andy.
Yes, and then her husband loses his job. And then that was just like another thing. So it's just a cascade, really, of just bad things happening. And Robin's like, I can't even get to enjoy my marriage. She's like, I can't even be mad either. She honestly just feels like it's nobody's fault, honestly.
And even though, let's say he didn't even sleep with her.
Okay.
That's still a cockamamie story to me.
Yeah.
You go for another man, and I guess her and the other man got into it. She was stranded. You mean to tell me you come all the way here from Canada
Yes.
with no money? See, I got issues with that.
I mean, she did, but she lost her wallet.
Okay.
Yes.
So you didn't have your boyfriend number.
No.
All you had, how she called Juan? She remember his number. She had a cell phone.
Yes, but for that, the even better question is why don't you have your credit card on your phone? So that way, because unless she doesn't have an iPhone in order to do Apple Pay, which is virtually pay.
I like that. I might need to consider that. I never thought to do that. You're right. You're right. See?
Yes.
See? These stories, there's loopholes. So I don't believe his story at all. But if Robin believe it, I believe it with her because I love Robin. Yes. I like Robin. I really like her. I think she brings a lot to the show. She's always going through something with Juan. And Juan is he just know he's an attractive man.
Got you. That says it all. Now, I do find it interesting that, to end it off, because I did forget Candace, is that Candace and Chris did have a little scene. I guess they were having a picnic out in the park. And Candace talking about Robin, of course, because who else is she going to be talking about? And she was talking about how Robin was really only holding back what was going on with her husband, so nobody would want to talk about.
But Candace didn't say too much about Robin.
No, she didn't.
She didn't say too much about
Chris
Robin.
Chris also said that instead of...
Because Robin did support them. She really did.
Right.
She did.
And Chris feels like instead of having a meeting to talk and, I guess, interrogate Robin in the sense, why not go to her and apologize and, like, hear her out, basically.
That's what Chris told Candace.
To base it. I don't know, I guess Chris changed sides. He was just like, I guess be a little bit nicer.
Maybe because allegedly Chris is cheating, allegedly, and he has got a girl pregnant.
That's right.
According to Tasha K, people don't believe the story. I don't know what to believe. I really don't. But you're not gonna convince me that man ain't tapped that up on it.
Besides, they have marital problems.
I believe that he is a little flirt. I do believe that. Yes, definitely. He's an attractive man. And what I've learned is Candace is gone and working.
Yes.
So when he's out there and he's working the work that they do, they're going to be exposed to people. And women come on by the groves. And he's attracted to beautiful women. So come on. Come on, you better be safe. Safe sex, booty. You better not take nothing home to that Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, for real.
She may castrate you. And flush it down in the toilet where you never find it. Not like Elena Bobbitt throw it in the grass. And that thing was still pulsating. No, I don't know. I'm joking.
Oh my God. But yeah, that was pretty much it for this is now season 8 of Real Housewives of Potomac. This was the first episode.
Yeah.
Comes on at 8 o'clock on Sundays if you want to catch it. And immediately right after is Married to Medicine at 9 o'clock, which we'll be covering at a later date.
We're going to be covering that. We're going to cover it tonight, but you probably won't see it until tomorrow. You probably won't see none of this until tomorrow. But just know we're doing it because it takes so long. And I think that's one of the things that I just wish I knew how I could make it speed up. That's one of the things that we struggle with is what is it? The
editing process.
It takes hours for it to go through sometimes.
Yep, save and then upload, especially to YouTube.
It's hours, though, so it could be monotonous.
Yeah.
So, and we can't do it in the daytime because baby Crone is at school.
Yes.
So anyway,
before we close off, how did you like the first episode of Potomac?
I enjoyed it. I liked the way they did the coming in.
Yeah.
I like the way they showed the previews that it's going to be a hot, stinking mess.
Oh, yes,
I love it. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I want some sizzle. I just don't want the hatred.
Yes.
I don't want the venom. Mm-hmm. I want it to be catty,
yes,
but not hate.
Yes.
I don't want to see Candace hating.
Yes.
I don't
or
like
Wendy.
that. Or Wendy.
Or Karen.
Karen don't really hate. She more banter and.
Oh, okay. And he plays the Finch.
She's the grande dame. She does it, and she gave Wendy the grande dame. I don't know.
Yikes.
They could have that stupid title, but anyway, but Karen, she's smart and she thinks on her toes.
Okay.
She's got a quick tongue, and
yes.
I like Karen. I think that she's just as catty as the best of them, but she can't be the leader because she's all in the fray with them. No,
yeah, she really
just like she's no different than all of them. They all cats in a bag.
Yes, they are.
So none of them are exempt. Not Wendy, not Karen, not Gazelle, not Robin, not Ashley. And Wendy, and I'm missing somebody, and Mia, especially not Mia. But Mia wasn't in that much this season.
This season or this episode?
This episode, I mean.
Yeah.
She was with her husband talking. Candace wasn't in it that much, and neither was Karen. But
yeah, I mean, after all, they really wanted to pick up leaving off from Robin. So
right.
I guess it was really focusing on who had the most story. Mm-hmm. And I pretty much enjoyed this episode. Like you said, it was a very good first start.
It was a good start. I thought it was good.
I hope we get to hear a little bit more from Karen this season.
You hear from Karen every season. What are you talking about?
Last season, I felt like we didn't hear much about her love life.
Shut up. We heard a lot about Karen. Karen is a major player.
Okay.
She's like an original OG. Her and she's an original OG. I don't know if Candace is, but I know Gazelle is, and I know Robin, Gazelle, Karen, and Robin. They are the regular OGs. And so that's about sums it up.
Yes.
Sorry for the delay. You know my cameras, but we're working on it. That was it. So I enjoyed it for a good come on. I thought it was enough. Yeah. I see that the group is divided from what it looks like.
Okay.
But other than that, I really liked it and I enjoyed it. But I love the Potomac, of course, Maryland. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, I'm looking forward to it and I enjoyed it. With that being said, take us out, baby Crone.
Yes, with that, I hope you little munchkins, crones, and chickens enjoyed this video. And as well as look out for our next videos, which is going to be on, as we said, Married to Medicine and Sister Wives, as always. And, not to forget that once we reach our 1,000 subscribers, we are going to be going live. If you guys
doing live readings.
Yes, doing live readings in case you subscribers would like a reading on yourself. It's a way to give back to you guys because we wouldn't be here made it to where we are without you guys.
Wouldn't have been able to do it without you, and we thank you
Yes.
1,000 times and more. You know, thank you so much. And with that being said, be blessed. Sunflowers.